Hi everyone, Dr. Suneel, Dhand, internal medicine physician. Welcome to another video. There are some markers for poor metabolic health, which I would like to be used much more than they are right now. Because I see a lot of people who go to their yearly physicals and they're obviously in poor health and at high risk of future illness because they're so inflamed, and they come out of their yearly physical, they get their results, and they say, oh, I'm doing great, my complete blood count is okay, my liver function is okay, my cholesterol panel is doing okay, therefore I'm doing great. And I'm thinking, no, you're not doing great. You are inflamed, you're in terrible metabolic health, and you're still at significant risk of future illness. So here are 3 markers that I would like to flash red if people are heading in the wrong direction. And not many doctors talk about these, so I want to emphasize them in this video. Number 1, HOMA-IR. I have made videos about this many times previously. This is a great marker for insulin resistance, and I can't believe that most doctors out there don't even know about this blood test, because this blood test will often be abnormal years before the HbA1c or glucose is abnormal. And I want to repeat that, for years before prediabetes shows up on your HbA1c or on your fasting glucose, your HOMA-IR will be trending in the wrong direction. And that is the point, to jump all over the situation, people becoming more insulin resistant, which is associated with inflammation. How do you calculate HOMA-IR? Well, you need a fasting glucose and a fasting insulin level at the same time. You plug them into an online calculator depending on your country, and you end up with a number, and you want it to be as close to 1 as possible. As it starts getting up above 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, then it indicates severe insulin resistance. Why don't more doctors use this as a marker of poor metabolic health and disease risk? Remember, with insulin resistance, your cells are becoming more inflamed, and you are already at significant risk of diseases. Number 2, body fat percentage, simple body fat percentage. There are a number of smart scales out there. You could do this very easily. Again, it's not always completely accurate, but it will give you a ballpark figure. And I'm trying to give you a test which is easy to do. So many of these scales connect to your smart device, and they will measure your body fat percentage. I really like doing it on myself regularly so I can track any changes over time. Women typically run at a higher body fat percentage than men do, although maybe not anymore. So often, with the way things are going with people's metabolic health and the way that men's guts and bellies are increasingly looking, very sadly. But remember, this can all be reversed very quickly by taking some positive lifestyle steps. And you will know from your body fat percentage whether you are in the red. If your body fat percentage is excessive, then really that is something to work on. So really think about getting a scale which connects to your smartphone to regularly measure your body fat percentage. How many doctors out there give their patients this marker and mark it in red if it's something to work on? Number 3, protein and albumin levels. Again, you probably haven't heard this talked about in this context. But I have noticed a very interesting trend. When I see people who are significantly overweight or obese, they have low protein levels. The minimum ideal protein level on a blood test is 6, and the minimum ideal albumin level is 3.5. And this is a reflection of the toxic environment we are in. People out there are consuming way too many calories, but the calories are all processed pro-inflammatory foods. So they may be getting calories, but they're actually undernourished because it's all bad calories. They are Franken foods, low in fiber, low in protein. And I have noticed many people who are overweight or obese have low protein and albumin levels. Go figure, this is usually associated with malnutrition. Think about that. These people are actually malnourished in a way, even though they are so overweight or obese. And all of this excess body fat, again, is inflammation. And I wish more doctors out there would notice this pattern as well. Many of their very sick, inflamed, and obese patients have low protein levels because they're not consuming the right types of food, and that's why they're in, unfortunately, the situation they are in. So those are 3 tests then that I wish would flash red for more people. They would be flashing red, but so many people out there have these standard tests done, and they think that they're doing okay, but actually they're very sick, they're inflamed, and they are at significant risk of metabolic-related diseases. So to recap, number 1, HOMA IR, number 2, simple body fat percentage, and number 3, low protein and albumin levels. Please remember those. Thanks everyone for watching Dr. Suneel Dhand. Feel free to leave a comment down below. I enjoy hearing from all of you. Check out my website, my health programs, and my free newsletter. Those links are down below. Hit the like button if you like this video and the subscribe button for more similar videos in the future. We will speak again very soon.